What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The GOAT Show. Today is game day. We got some good games today. We have Auburn, Penn State, Oregon, BYU, Washington, Michigan State, and Miami and Texas A&M. Blake, he's my partner right here today. Today we will not be doing a video camera, but we'll be talking over slides. How you doing today, Blake?
I'm doing all right, guys. Tate, how about you?
You pumped for game day?
I am ready for game day.
You ready for game day?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so last night, Florida State took on Louisville, and we both picked Florida State to win that. That was a good game. Florida State's quarterback, Jordan Travis, got hurt, but Redemaker went in and he got the job done for Florida State. It was a very entertaining game, to say the least. But today we'll be starting with UConn at Michigan. Blake, who do you have?
Tate, in this game, I have Michigan winning 45-3. I feel like Michigan is going to get their job done at home against UConn today.
I have Michigan winning 66-3. I am very excited to see J.J. McCarthy again. He's been announced a starter, as you guys know, and I expect him to have a huge day. He'll probably be out by the third quarter, but Michigan, they're taking this one 66-3. Next up, we have Toledo at Ohio State. Blake, who do you have?
Tate, in this game, I also have Ohio State winning, all right?
Yeah.
They're winning 37-7 against Toledo. I feel like Toledo ain't going to be able to stop this Ohio State offense at all. And I feel like it's just going to be a massacre today.
So this game's also a night game tonight, and it's basically a battle of Ohio. But Toledo's probably the best offense Ohio State's played this year. Notre Dame, you saw how that went. Arkansas State, they're pretty decent offense, but at the same time, I don't think they're going to be near Toledo's. I have Ohio State winning 45-17. Next up, we have a potential upset game, Oklahoma at Nebraska.
Okay, I do not have an upset in this game. I have Oklahoma winning 27-13. I just don't think Nebraska's ready to take on one of the big dogs in the country this year. Yet this year, you know.
Blake, it's upset nation. Nebraska's gonna get it done, man. They just fired Scott Frost. Casey Thompson is about to go off. I have this game being a close game, 38-37, but give me the Cornhuskers, baby. Next up, we have a really solid game, a Big Ten against ACC school. We got Purdue at Syracuse.
Tate, in this game, I have the game being very close. Both teams are playing pretty good for what they were predicted to play this season, you know. But I have Syracuse winning this game 22-24.
Blake, let me stop you right there. Syracuse defense is not stopping Aiden O'Connell. Aiden O'Connell, big day. Give me Purdue 44-30. Next up, we have Cal at Notre Dame.
Tate, for some reason, I have talked crap about Notre Dame's offense every week since football started. But I just have a feeling Notre Dame's going to click against this Cal team and win 35-13.
I do have Notre Dame winning, but it's going to be a close one. Notre Dame's quarterback, Butchner, has been benched for, I think it's Pine. But Notre Dame still doesn't look good. Now they're on a Power 5 team. It's going to be a good game. I'm going 21-17 Fighting Irish. Next up, we have a top 4 game of the week. We got a Big Ten team going to an SEC team. We have Penn State at Auburn.
Tate, in this game, I have Penn State winning 35-31. The reason I have Penn State winning is I like Sean Clifford, and I think he can get the job done down in Auburn.
I have Penn State winning this game. I just don't trust TJ Finley at quarterback for Auburn. But Sean Clifford, he's a veteran. I've been high on Penn State all year. They're number 10 in my polls. But I'm going with Penn State winning this game and getting the series sweep after they beat them last year. I have Penn State 31-23. Next up, we have a Texas game. We have UTSA at Texas.
Tate, in this game, I have UTSA winning this game 28-21. the Texas Longhorns have a backup quarterback in. I feel like he will not be able to get the job done, and I think Texas got ranked and they lost. I think they're overhyped right now
Oh yeah.
because they have one good week. Give me UTSA.
So actually, Texas's third string is what I heard he might be playing, but the Texas defense looked amazing last week against Bama. Amazing. Card, if he ends up starting for Texas, they do get the win. I have Texas winning this game 35-24. I just don't think UTSA is going to be able to keep up with them. But next game up, we have a SEC battle, Mississippi State at LSU.
Take this game. I don't know who to pick. I don't really know who to pick. I have this game being 34-37. Give me them LSU Tigers.
You remember what happened last time I picked LSU?
Yeah, they lost.
You know what's going to happen?
They're not gonna lose this week.
They're losing again, baby. Give me the Mississippi State Bulldogs, 23-20. Next up, a potential upset game once again. We have Texas Tech at NC State.
I do believe that I had Texas Tech winning last week against Houston, and it happened. But I do not think they will get it done against NC State. I have NC State winning 31-37, Tate.
I do have NC State winning, but they're also overrated. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're not overrated. NC State's overrated. But I'm going with NC State Wolfpack winning this game. The only reason they win this game is due to their home field advantage. If the game was at Texas Tech would win. But give me the Wolfpack 31-28. Next up, we have a battle of Florida, South Florida at Florida.
Tate, in this game, I have Florida winning 13-27. I feel like Florida's going to have a bounce back week against UCF after they lost to Kentucky last week. I feel like Richardson is in for a big game. This is why I have Florida beating USF.
I agree with you. I have Florida winning this game. It's not going to be close. They're going to bounce back and win 55-10. Next up, we have a Pac-12 Big Ten matchup, Colorado at Minnesota.
Tate, in this game, I have Minnesota winning big, 44-14. I feel like Colorado's the worst team in the Pac-12.
Yeah,
So I don't think they really have a chance in heck to beat Minnesota today.
I do have Minnesota winning this game. Minnesota is 2-0 right now. They're ranked in my polls, but not the AP pool. Abraham is going to have a good day. Morgan's going to get the job done. Give me the Gophers 31-10. Next up is a lot of people are saying this is going to be an upset. We've got number 20 Ole Miss at Georgia Tech.
Tate, in this game, I have Ole Miss winning it big, 37-17. I just don't feel like the Georgia Tech is going to create enough offense to score with Ole Miss today. Keep score with Ole Miss today, Tate.
Yeah, I do agree. Ole Miss's offense is very solid. Georgia Tech's not going to be able to keep up with them, like you said. Give me the Rebels 56-21. Next up, we have Ohio at Iowa State. Blake, who do you have?
Taking this game, I have Iowa State winning a low-scoring game, 17-3. Didn't like Iowa State's offense last week against Iowa. They did squeak up the win, but I feel like they still have some room to improve. But I do have Iowa State winning 17-3, Tate.
I also have being a low-scoring game. I have Iowa State 27-17. Ohio just took on Penn State, and they didn't look very good. But the talent level between Iowa State and Penn State is pretty high for me. So I do think Ohio is going to be a little bit better than how they've played against Penn State. But I'm going with the Cyclones 27-17. Next up, we have a good SEC battle once again. The number 1 ranked team, Bulldogs, at South Carolina.
Tate, in this game, I have Georgia coming up to win. Spencer Rattler is not that guy to beat Georgia Bulldogs today. I have them winning 34-17, Tate.
I do think the game will be close heading into half, but all in all, Georgia's going to make adjustments at halftime. I do have Georgia winning this game 38-24. Stetson Bennett is already in the Heisman pool right now. I don't know if he's going to stay there, but he's looked very, very solid this year. Next up, we have where game day's at. Troy at Appalachian State, battle of the Sun Belt teams.
In this game, I have App State winning 24-14. App State just pulled off the biggest upset last week, beating number 6 Texas A&M. So I have App State by 10.
I am also rolling with App State this game. I think it's going to be a close game. It's a good Sun Belt Conference teams. Troy looked good week 1 against Ole Miss. I mean, didn't get really the offense going. But I'm going to go with App State 39-34 in this one. Next up, we have a potential upset game once again. We have SMU at Maryland, and I'm not sure if Big Ten East will be undefeated after this week. But Blake, who do you have?
Taking this game, I do have Maryland winning. A close one, 17-24. I have a feeling they're going to score a late touchdown in the fourth. And I just like Maryland's offense a little bit more than I like SMU's.
I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, Blake. Maryland's offense is one of the top in the nations right now. They have a top 5 receiving core, in my opinion, and I feel like they're going to be a hard team to stop. But Maryland's defense is not as good, and SMU's offense is better than their defense, so it's going to be a high-scoring game. I have it being 38-49, but SMU gets a late touchdown, so the final score is going to end up being 49-45. But Maryland, they're going to continue the undefeated season heading into Michigan next week. Next up, we have Liberty at Wake Forest.
Taking this game, I have Wake Forest annihilating Liberty 40-0. I feel like Wake Forest is the underrated team in the ACC so far this year.
I also have Wake Forest winning this game. I don't see it being a shutout like you do. I think Liberty's going to put some points up on the board. But all in all, I have Wake Forest winning this game 44-27. Now we have our top 3 matchups of the week. We're going to start out with number 12 BYU at number 25 Oregon.
In this game, I have another BYU win. I think they're going to win a 27-23 close game against Oregon this week. I don't think Bo Nix is that guy.
I'm disagreeing with you. I said it week 1. I'm saying it again. Bo Nix is that guy. This week, he had last week to get in flow with the team. BYU's coming off a big win against Baylor, but they're traveling to Oregon. They're not gonna be ready. Oregon's gonna start out very strong, and BYU is not gonna be able to pull off that comeback. Give me Oregon, 34-31. Go Ducks. Next up, we have number 11 Michigan State at Washington.
In this game, I have Michigan State winning a close one against Washington, 27-24. I feel like they both need to work on their offense still, but I feel like Michigan State has the better offense as of right now.
So our score is very similar. I have Michigan State winning 28-24. But MSU's run game is going to get them to win here. Both defenses are pretty solid. Washington, I don't think Michael Penix, he's very solid, but I think he's going to have a big day. But at the end of the day, I do have Michigan State winning this game. If Washington wins this game, I wouldn't be shocked. They're favored by 3.5 points. And Michael Penix is very solid against MSU. He played very good with Indiana when they played Michigan State. But I'm going with the Spartans 28-24. Now, we have the game of the week. In our opinion, we have number 13, Miami Hurricanes. At number 24, the Aggies.
In this game, I have Miami winning. Everyone thinks Texas A&M's going to have a big win against them because they didn't show up against App State last week. But I like Van Dyke. I have the Miami, Florida Hurricanes winning 34-24. Mark it.
Mark it?
Mark it.
No, you know what I'm marking?
What?
I'm marking an Aggie W, baby.
Oh.
A&M, overrated. Miami, also overrated. Battle of the overrateds. Aggies win. They're coming off a loss. They are going to bounce back at home against Miami, Florida. And go Aggies, baby. Go Aggies. that was our last game. The games start in 25 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy your game day. Blake, thanks for coming on again.
Thanks for having me, Tate.
And we'll see you next time. Peace out, Goat Show.
Go show out.